Erik Ten Hag is confident of a United win away in Sevilla. That's going to be tomorrow, and obviously lots of things are really happening in there for you. And he has gone ahead to express his confidence while he was into the press conference down in Spain as they touched down today with a very huge boosted squad down there. Welcome to United Matters channel, guys. How are you and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now he has gone ahead to talk about lots of things: the return of Rashford, is it a speedy recovery, you know, the atmosphere at Sevilla, De Gea's new contract, and obviously that we've been defending and being the team that's going to keep the most clean sheets into the Premier League, with David De Gea topping the list with 14 clean sheets in the entire season. I think we are going to enjoy this spell, not so? So let's get into this without further ado. Then don't forget to smash the like button, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe. I would like to congratulate everyone for having helped us hit the 12k mark. Family, we have 12,000 subscribers on this channel. Continue subscribing, because giving you content coming in from Manchester United is all what we do here onto our beautiful channel. Now, Ten Hag was asked on Sabitzer, Malacia and Rashford's availability. He said they are variable because that's why they are on the airplane, but I'll make my decisions tomorrow. As today we were training and I see what the reaction is. Tomorrow we will make the decision. That's what Ten Hag really had to say about the players that just returned from injury. Remember, these 4 players have been away. Like Luke Shaw, he last played in the game of Brentford, and that means he missed out on the game of Everton. He missed out on the game of Sevilla and the game of Nottingham Forest. You know, the same applies to Scott McTominay. You know, Scott McTominay also missed out on those games. Then Malacia last played in the game of Sevilla and had a swollen knee, meaning that he has gone ahead to heal and is back to play a little bit of a part into this game of United versus Sevilla in Spain. For Marcus Rashford, he last played for United against Everton. He has missed the previous 2 fixtures. Marcel Sabitzer just missed out on the fixture of Nottingham Forest, and he just found himself having a muscle pain towards the start of the game. Yet he was named the starting 11 of Manchester United. That is Erik Ten Hag for you. Now, if at all you're having those 4 players back, that's a very huge boost for the squad of Manchester United, because we almost had a starting 11 of injured players. Heaton in goal, Malacia, Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Rafael Varane, Scott McTominay, Sabitzer, Garnacho, Rashford, Sabitzer. So we had close to 11 players injured, but if at all we've managed to bring back 4, that is really great, meaning that those that are really out, Bruno Fernandes is suspended, Garnacho just got back onto the grass. Then we are having which other player we were having? Donny van de Beek just trying to make his recovery. Which other player is injured? Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. I tend to forget them, but they are also injured. So it shows you that we need to really be thankful to God that these players are really back in time to do the needful. Then Ten Hag asked on Rashford's speed recovery, said, as I said, you want to keep all your players fit, so there is always an objective besides the main objective, which is of course to win the game. He had 1 session with the team, but he had some sessions before individually. And he did about his return when we are playing after the game of Sevilla that ended 2-2, that is going to return on Thursday, that is tomorrow, in Sevilla. That's what he said. And I think he had been given green light by the medical team of United to put out such a statement. Do you know why? On Alejandro Garnacho, who really returned this week, he never even came close to giving us a return date of Alejandro Garnacho. But For Marcus Rashford, he did, and Garnacho gave us a reason that he doesn't want to put the medical team on pressure, meaning that the moment he told us that Marcus Rashford will be returning next Thursday, that is tomorrow, that meant he had been given an assurance by the physios of United that the lad is going to be physically fit to do the needful and obviously get us going all the way. Then, Ten Hag on how Eriksen is a natural. He said his abilities are reading the game, finding the positions, coaching, composure on the ball, final pass. Definitely, he's very important for us, and he's experienced in Europe, in Premier League, and playing in big games. Tomorrow or today he's going to be that item that's going to help us a lot to get business done and dusted for Manchester United. To me, I think Eriksen gives us more composure in the midfield. And the most important bit of him is that when he reaches the final third of the pitch, he can pull out a moment of magic. That's it. He's very, very good. He's very, very good when it comes to really discovering those pockets of space that are really minimal, where he can really get a ball through. And I think Sevilla are playing us with two players that we never had. We never had Eriksen. When we played them at Old Trafford, we never had Marcus Rashford. And with Anton Martial available, you just understand that it's really going to be a very hard day for Sevilla. You know, Eriksen with Casemiro in that midfield, it's really going to be so insane. And my only prayer is that Sabitzer could start. If Sabitzer can start with Eriksen and Casemiro playing behind him, we are going to destroy Sevilla. That's it. Sevilla is just going to ask themselves what is beating them, because we'll be having a midfield that is really mobile, technically gifted, and impressive. That is the midfield we're going to be having at their stadium down in Spain. So I think Eriksen is a natural, and his return is just another nail in the coffin of Sevilla down in Spain. You know, he's just a good player. And people will ask themselves why, against Nottingham Forest, we found ourselves in a position of not conceding even a shot on target. It was simple. Casemiro and Eriksen. Casemiro shields the back four. When Eriksen is around, he helps us really get hold of that ball a lot. That's it. So, if Sevilla try to come all out for us and they don't have another exit plan, then they might find themselves conceding close to 3 or 4 on a night, because one pass of Eriksen will just put them off, you know. And Eriksen rarely switches off. By the time he found himself injured, he had close to 8 assists in a season and 3 goals, meaning that he can be one of those players responsible for United's going through to the semi-final. And I'm here confident that with those players returning, we are going to go through. Now, Ten Hag on stopping Manchester United's local rivals Man City from winning a treble. This is one of my worries, and Ten Hag said we think about our games and winning our games. We are not thinking or dealing with that. We have to improve our game and win our game and our next game. We don't get distracted by issues like that. We have to win our game, and with every game, we want to become better. We want to compete with the best, but therefore, we have to progress, and we know we have to progress even more. So I think today he just gave us an answer that it's yes, he wants to stop City from winning the treble, because if you are to win every game, that means you're going to win the UEFA Europa League and win the FA Cup. So City are playing Sheffield on Saturday, I think. Then United is playing Brighton on Sunday. It's going to be a Wembley affair. If we knock out Brighton, sorry about that. If you knock out Brighton, and then after knocking out Brighton, we go out and knock out Man City in the finale, that means we'd have gone ahead to stop them winning the treble. It was Ten Hag telling you a yes when he gave us an answer that he wants to win every game. And obviously, if at all you win every game, you win the FA Cup, where Man City is still in, and you find yourselves in a position of really killing the game off. So Ten Hag's mission is to protect the record of United, and I think the players will go in on Sunday against Brighton knowing that we are stopping the treble. we are stopping City from winning the treble. You know, City has played today. They've drawn with a team. Called what's its name? Bayern Munich out from home. Haaland on the score sheet, and they are coming to play the FA Cup semi-final over the weekend. Then Ten Hag on David De Gea's potentially getting a new deal to stay, said, stopping goals, avoiding goals, as that is the main job for the goalkeeper. You can do it in many more ways. Everyone has their own particular style, and nowadays in possession it becomes more and more important, especially at the top level. There you take control and it is more difficult for the opponent to gain pressure. You also concede less chances, but at the end of the day it's about stopping goals, stopping shots, stopping crosses, one-on-ones. So that is more like the classic goalkeeper. I think David is really multifunctional and a really complete goalkeeper, a complete goalkeeper. We are very happy with him. So Ten Hag is confirming us that he wants David De Gea to stay, and we know the reason as to why they have not gone ahead to get the deal done. It's all about the money. De Gea doesn't want to take a pay cut of 127,000 pounds a week, yet United want him to take that. So I think that's the problem, but I think it's going to be sorted very, very easy. But I think he has gone ahead to silence all those people that have gone ahead to call David De Gea a goalkeeper who does not really play with his foot. He has said the most important job of the goalkeeper is to stop shots, crosses, and obviously prevent his team from conceding goals. Then these others are just additionals, and David De Gea is improving onto that game in, game out. If I don't have been watching Manchester United play, you'll agree with me that David De Gea is really one of those goalkeepers that you love to watch on a daily, especially in the game of Nottingham Forest. His distribution was really on point. In the game of Sevilla, his distribution was on point, and I think for his first season, he has shown Erik ten Hag that you should invest all your trust in me when it comes to ball distribution. I'm going to become better and better. And that is written all over the world, because as we grow into the final bend of the season, David De Gea is becoming a better ball distributing goalkeeper. And Ten Hag also had to say the following about the atmosphere at the stadium of Sevilla. He said, I said this is also in the development of our team. We have to use emotion as a tool, but you have to control it as well. You have to put it in the right moments, and that is important. That is, in big games especially, you have to know when to use it and also when not to. It is a general point, and last week we did well. So we focus on the game and focus on playing the best game you can as a team and as an individual. So I think we've been away in Spain, and I think, talking about the hostile environment, I think the most hostile environment in Spain, was at Barcelona. You know, playing in a stadium that has 100,000 people seated to watch that game of football. Do you know what that means? And we happened not to play under pressure. We had the composure, and it was the referee that really rescued Barcelona from not really conceding a third goal. Rashford was brought down in the 18 box area by Jules Koundé, and the referee just waved on. So I think, to me, it's something easy. You know, we were away at Rio Betis. They had a stadium of 60,000 fans. I think Sevilla has 43,000 fans. I think we are having players like David De Gea, Eriksen, Casemiro, Anton Martial, Marcus Rashford, who have really gotten to know what this is all about, and they've been to Spain very many times, and they know how to handle this. So unless otherwise, we capitulate. But if at all we are to go on with a mentality that we are the favorites to get this game done, and we play like favorites, we will smash Sevilla out of our way. That's it. Then Ten Hag on what to improve for tomorrow. He said, I think defensively we are good. We have the most clean sheets in the Premier League, so our organization all over the pitch is quite good. Attacking, yeah, we should have scored more goals during the whole season, but I'm confident especially in the last few games. Now we have all our players on board. we score in every game. So I'm confident we can do that tomorrow as well. So this is where I got the title of the video, that Ten Hag confident of beating Sevilla in Spain. When you look at that statement that Ten Hag is going to have to close his press conference with, it is really energy giving. It's energy giving. So I don't really look at anything and take it for granted. We are going to respect we are going to respect Sevilla because they are playing at home and they're playing away from home. But I think we have every tool, we have every mineral, we have every ingredient to see ourselves really winning against this team of Sevilla. So guys, your thoughts onto Ten Hag's press reaction as far as Sevilla versus United match is concerned are welcome in the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Don't forget to do the needful of subscribing to this channel. I'm out, my Muslim friends. Ramadan Kareem, and keep it United Matters channel, because we want to hit 13,000 subscribers, because the 12,000 subscriber mark has been hit, and it's all because of you. Not so? Bye bye.